Hi, it's Liam here. It's almost at the end of the year, and I want to share with you guys my top 10 favorite films of 2024. Just a disclaimer, this list is probably going to change sometime in the future because there are some movies released in 2024 that I still not yet had the chance to watch, like Nosferatu, Woman of the Hour, The Last Dance, The Brutalist, and so on and so forth. And I want to give a shout out to some honorable mentions that almost made the list. 2024 was an insane year, but both in terms of my life and in terms of the cinematic landscape. A lot of surprising sleeper hits, and a lot of them flew under the radar. For some honorable mentions, I have How to Train Your Grandma, Yin and Ai Li, Inside Out 2, Anora, Ghostlight, Thelma, Twisters, and Civil War. I thought like 3 of these are gonna make it into the list, into the top 10, but apparently this year is stronger than I was expecting. So without further ado, let's get into the list. At number 10, I have Hundreds of Beavers by Mike Cheslak. This is not only an homage to silent cinema and old school slapstick comedy, but an actual example of it. It is about an Applejack maker in a conflict with hundreds of beavers trying to win the hand of a merchant's daughter. It created its own unique and eccentric visual style with a very slim budget and limited equipment. Goes to show that you don't need fancy gadgets and expensive lights to pull off a timeless classic. At number 9, we have Sing Sing by Greg Quadar. It is about a guy imprisoned at the Sing Sing Correctional Facility for a crime he did not commit, finds purpose by acting in a theater group alongside other incarcerated men. It is empowering, it is cathartic, and it serves as an emotional liberation for muffled voices brought down by an oppressive broken system. And it features the most powerful ensemble cast we have this year, with Coleman Domingo and Clarence Macklin exhausting their soul into their performances. At number 8, we have Dune Part 2. I was thinking of leaving this out, but considering it is one of the most important cinematic achievements in history, I have to put it in there. The scope, the visuals, the costumes, everything is immaculate. This is epic blockbuster filmmaking at its finest. Denis Villeneuve, take a bow. Number 7 is Didi by Sean Wang. It is essentially a time capsule that brings us back to the early 2000s, an all-encompassing amalgamation of what it's like growing up during that time period. It's actually fascinating to watch, to dive back into my childhood and let that nostalgia wave just wash over me. It's very cathartic, it's heartfelt, it's poignant, and it's utterly important. This is a movie for the history books, and it has one of the most brilliant and thought-provoking resolutions I've seen in recent years. Go watch it, okay? Number 6 is Coralie Farjat's The Substance. I don't need to talk much about this. Most of you already know what it is going for based on the chatter behind it. It is one of the most exceptionally directed films of the decade that brought back the neo-expressionism style of filmmaking in its full glory, okay? With knockout performances by Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid. I don't want to spoil anything, okay? Just go watch it. And top 5, Luca Guadagnino's Challengers. Also an exceptionally insane cinematic achievement on all fronts. Luca Guadagnino chucked every fundamental rule out of the fucking trash can and conjured a wild and exhilarating roller coaster ride that blurs the lines between art house and commercial. There is just something about watching these messed up larger-than-life characters tearing each other to shreds that is so captivating and intoxicating. And number 4 is Haikyuu, The Dumpster Battle. This, my friends, is what we call a cultural landmark of a film. It is a tightly paced 85 minutes of pure, unbridled, inspirational hype. It managed to cram in so much detail with the characters without ever skimping on the high-flying volleyball action. Susumu Mitsunaka's direction is precise, with every shot and every cut feeling utterly purposeful. With so many characters to juggle, it showed no signs of struggle when shifting perspectives. Everything was clear and concise, stitched together in perfect harmony. We are now at the final top 3, and bronze goes to All We Imagine as Light by Payal Kapadia. It is a calm and composed portrait of young Indian women navigating the harsh realities and oppressive environments in modern Indian society. It is, in my opinion, the most beautifully shot film of the year. It explores female desires and insecurities in the most raw, visceral, intimate manner that essentially forces you to connect and relate with the characters. It is utterly human in every way possible. Everything just feels so real, as if you are right there with them. A truly profound achievement. And the silver goes to The Wild Robot. I cried for the entire second act, and I don't think I need to say more. I never cried this hard ever in a movie, okay? Like, I think I cried for 30 minutes. I was bawling, my tears were just flowing down. I was a mess, okay? I was a mess. And here we are. My favorite film of the year is I Saw the TV Glow. It is a rare instance when a film could elicit so many raw and undiscovered emotions out of me. It spoke to me on a very deep and personal level. It made me revisit locked up memories of my past and forced me to reach deep down into my soul and reflect on what my life has been. Jane Schonbrun's uncanny vision is comprehensively presented in the most intricate detail and nuance. It is, in my opinion, one of the most unique films of all time and a true cutting-edge masterpiece. So yeah, that is my top 10 favorite films of 2024. As I've said, this list might change, when I watch Nosferatu and other 2024 movies that I have not watched. So yeah, I just want to share this with you, and this is it. Happy 2024. It's been an insane year. It's been a very crazy year, and I'm actually kind of scared what will go down in 2025. I'm excited and also terrified. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye.